Hello, everyone. So I'm Theo, an executive assistant at Speos, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit more about Speos, which is a photographic school based in Paris, but an international photo video CGI school. So as I was saying, today I'm here to talk to you about Speos. Speos is a photographic school created in 1985. So it has more than 35 years of professional photography experience. And it's here for you to guide you and to allow you to have all the necessary skills, obtain and acquire all the necessary skills to become a professional photographer. Speos has been one of the in the top 5 of the best photo school in the world. It offers courses in English, of course, and in French in Paris. You will see alongside this presentation that we do have a lot of different programs adapt to everyone's needs, and so that you can have the best follow-up. But in every program that we offer, the mission of the school is to prepare students to meet current market demands and guide them into becoming successful professional photographers in the field of their choice. You will see also that we do have a lot of different kind of photography that we train you at the school, and that the artistic direction is completely free. So you are here to take the pictures that you like, and to, I hope, provide a portfolio at the end in the field of your choice. Of course, our diplomas are recognized by the French state with the title of photographer and the level 6, which is the equivalent of a bachelor in photography. We do have an average of 200 international students per year, with more than 30 different nationalities. And we have, to this day, more than 4,000 alumni over 50 countries. Of course, all this information will be available on our website, so don't hesitate to check out our website after the presentation. And also to ask me any questions, something that you might have not understood during the presentation at the end. So for 36 years, Speos has been a point of reference in the photography profession and the leader of higher education in professional photography in France. It is also the only school who have been created by a professional photographer, and that's also one of our main point of characterization as well, to provide training through practical work. And that's why we also only have professional photographers in our teaching team. Indeed, we only hire professional photographers actively working in their areas. And the aim of our training is for you to come with your own camera at the school to take pictures with professional photographer in our studios. So the school is based in Paris, in our studios in Paris, or in outside of the school as well, for all what we call photo reportage, photojournalism. So basically taking pictures outside using natural lights or mix of natural lights and artificial lights. It depends. So for that, we focus on small groups. So not more than 10 to 15 students per class, so that you have the best follow-up, and the teacher can be here for you at each steps of the photographic process. So as I was saying, it's really focused on the training at Speos is really focused on hands-on practice. So you are here to take pictures but also to learn how to set up a set in the studio, to learn how to use the different equipment, and of course, mostly how to handle the lights. Because if you master the lights in photography, you will be able to take pictures in all kind of different areas, and also to take the picture that you want. As I was saying, we do have 2 studios, so a lot of different and spacious facilities for you to train with your teachers, and a lot of different equipment as well. And don't hesitate to check out on our website. We do have videos as well if you want to see what it is really inside our premises at the school. But here is some photos that has been taken some time ago with the different sets. And you can see here that you have different equipments, lights, tripods, umbrella, and also that students are organizing their own composition. So as I was saying, you are here to take the pictures that you like. Of course, you will have assignments in the training meant for you to acquire the essential techniques of photography and to master the lights. But when it's done, usually during the first part of the program, you will be able to take the pictures that you like, also outside of class hours, because we allow all of our students, to take pictures outside of class hours in the studios. And we also allow our students to borrow equipment from the school to take pictures outside. So different kind of lights, tripods, umbrellas, lenses as well, and some video equipment as well to borrow from the school. So everything is free. All you have to do is book it, and you can borrow it from 1 day to 1 week, depending on the equipment. And also, it is the same for the booking of a set in our studios for you to take the pictures that you want for your assignment, or for the school, or for your own personal project as well. On top of that, we do have also different kind of classrooms. So different kind of digital lab, for example, for all the post-production classes, but also different classes, normal classes, I would say. Or you will also have a training about the history of photography to give you basic knowledge about the photography, but also in the culture of image, but also what we call visual identity classes, or you will present your work in front of your teachers and the rest of the class every week, and you're gonna have the different opinions of your classmates and of the teachers to help you improve your work for the next week. Also, parallel to that, as I was saying, you have also post-production classes. So we do have 3 different classes about post-production. You have the first one, which is a training meant for you to acquire all the skills in post-production. So basically how to handle Lightroom, Photoshop software, and in order to do any kind of post-production work. But you will have also, and which is really important for photographers those days, class about your visibility on the internet. So you will learn at the school how to create your own website as a professional photographer, but also how to promote your work through social media. So Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, all that in order for you to have the best visibility of your work through the internet. And lastly, you will also have printing techniques classes. So in order for you to have the same result on your screen, then on a printing object, you need to know the different formats of the image and of the paper as well, to be sure to not miss anything in the printing process. So all that is parallel to, of course, the essential techniques of photography that you will learn, as I was saying, in the studio, but also outside of the class for all the photo reportage parts. Usually, I show you a little video, but I'm not quite sure that the format is good for this presentation. You can, of course, find it on the website later on if you want to check what is the everyday life at Speos. We do have a lot of video of presentation in our website. It's kind of useful for you if you want to have a little glimpse about what is the everyday life for students at the school, but also know that you can as well, if you are interested in the school, in Speos, you can also book a virtual tour from your home. It's going to be with me, and we do a little Zoom call, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to enter all the different classrooms at the school and show you in real time what our students are working on, and also answer all your questions about the school. So if you want to book it via our website, it's completely possible at the end of the presentation if you want to know more about the school. Continuing with the touch with professionals. One of the specificities of the school is that we are going to recreate the professional environment in which you are going to encounter after the school. So for that, we do have different professional photographers coming to the school, not every day, but every week in lectures, for example. So you will have 2 lectures a week with professional photographers, but also with people from the area of photography. So meaning gallerists, people who are organizing photographic fairs, for example, but also editor of magazines, and of course, professional photographers. So all these people are going to come to the school to give you advice on how to start well as a professional photographer, but also to give you their contacts info so that you can build the beginning of your network whereas you're still in the school. So in this process, we hope that you find some opportunities of work whereas you are still in the school, but also of course, we receive a lot of internship proposal or work proposal as well that we transfer to our students depending on the area that they work on more specifically. And also, we do have a gallery based in the 11th arrondissement of Paris. So it's right next to the school, and we exhibit the work of our former students. So every month and a half, we do an exhibition, or we invite a lot of professional photographers as well to come and see the work of our students. And it's the same to maybe give you some opportunity of work later on after your studies with us. Here you will see different work from our students. This slide is to highlight the fact that at Speos, as I was saying, you have the artistic direction is completely free. So you can have different kind of photography. Here you have artistic photography, architecture photography, still life, fashion, different kind of photo reportage as well, products, So just to let you know that the aim for you is to find your photographic eye, your own style in photography. And for that, it's better that you work on the pictures that you like, on the subject and the areas that you prefer. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about our programs. Know that we have more than 15 programs. So I hope that you will find a program that is tailored to your need if you're interested in photography. So all of our programs, obviously, are available in English. We do offer, mostly for our general program, programs in 1 year or 2 years. The only difference between the 2-year and the 1-year program is the time, meaning that in the 2-year program, you will have the same skills than in a 1-year program. Which is different is the time that you allow to your studies. Meaning that in the 1 year, it's going to be a really intensive program with a lot of classes through the week. And in the 2 years, if you have more time to allow to your studies, you will take more time to experiment all kinds of photography and to work on different projects before you specialize in one. We do have also specialized programs. These programs are made for people who already know what they want to do in photography. So for that, we do have the photojournalism program with Magnum Photos. So this program is really made for people who wants to work in the photojournalism area or the photo reportage as well. And we do have the fashion, luxury, and beauty photography. So this program is made for people who wants to work in the fashion area, mostly. So going back to our general programs available in 1 year or 2 years, the objective for you in these programs is to acquire all the skills to become a professional photographers, from photo reportage to studio photography to fashion photography and more. Meaning that in the first part of the programs, either it's in 1 year or 2 years, in the first part of the program, you will learn about the essential techniques of photography. You will experiment different kind of photography and know how to take photos in a lot of different areas. And in the second part of the program, you will specialize in the part that you prefer. Of course, your choice will be guided by your teachers, and you will start to produce a proper portfolio that you can present at the end in front of a jury of professional photographer agents, and head editor of magazine or the areas that you choose before. So you're going to produce a portfolio which will be, the equivalent of your resume as a professional photographer. The quality of your work is what is going to be asked by the profession after your studies, and that's why you're going to create this portfolio during your training at Speos. Also for the specialized program, so for people who already know what they want to do in photography, those programs are available only in 1 year in English and in Paris. The Magnum program is, of course, a partnership with photographic agency Magnum. I think it is well known. It has been the first agency of photographers created in the world. We are lucky that it's in France. And it's also through this partnership that you will acquire all the skills in the school, you will learn all the essential techniques of photography. And in Magnum Agency, you will learn basically how to build your own style in the Magnum point of view, meaning that you will discover all what it is like to be in the Magnum Agency, to work alongside the Magnum photographers, and you have a particular kind of relationship with them throughout all the year. It is the same for the fashion, luxury, and beauty photography. We are working currently with Mrs. Azadeh, who is the head editor of the magazine Narcisse, which is the equivalent of Vogue in Paris. And this program is made for you to acquire all the skills in fashion photography, but also in still life products. We are working with high brands, especially in France. It is quite easy for us to get the products from Louis Vuitton, Cartier, a lot of well-known brands in fashion that you may know as well. So for the admission process, if you are interested and you want to apply to Speos, it is quite easy because you just have to go on our website and to provide 3 different elements. The first one is your resume. So a normal resume, no problem if you don't have any experience in photography. Our programs are going to train you in this way. So even beginners are accepted at the school. So your resume, a letter of motivation. So we want to know what you've been doing before, what you want to do, why do you want to do this school, and also why do you think this school is going to help you in your professional project. It is really important to pay attention to this motivation letter because we are really interested in people who are motivated to become professional photographer at the school. And finally, a portfolio of 10 to 15 photos. So it can be really different photography. For example, a landscape photography, followed by a portrait one. Really try to show us all the photographies that you have been taken at the moment you're doing the application. But it is also possible if you have already some interest towards a particular area to show us a series of 2 to 3 pictures in the areas that you like as well. So this portfolio is made for the exercise is to select pictures. We are not going to judge on the quality of your pictures because that's what we are going to bring you. So it will be a bit contradictory, so don't worry. And don't be shy to show us what you've been able to do until this point. And of course, we do have a master program as well. And for these particular programs, you will need a bachelor. It doesn't matter if it's in science or another kind of a bachelor. As long as you have a bachelor, you can enter the European Master of Photography at Speos. As I was saying before, you also have the possibility to book an appointment to visit the school online, or even if you are in Paris, it's possible to come and visit the school, obviously. It's going to be with me, and we're going to take 30 minutes to, I'm going to show you all around the school, explain to you what we do, how our students are working with our teachers, and answer all your questions about the school as well. So if you want to check on our website, it is really easy to book an appointment. Don't hesitate to book a meeting if you want to know a little bit more about the school. And finally, I will let you ask me some questions if you have some. So don't hesitate to ask me any questions. There is no dumb questions. And I'm here for you to answer all of this. So really don't worry and let me know what is unclear or what I'm able to answer today. So I'm just gonna maybe try to tell you a little bit more about the schedule at the school. To begin with, usually in our 2-year program and in our 1-year program, you have between I would say 15 to 20 hours a week of class, so on ground, on campus. And you will also have, I will say, 5 to 8 hours of personal work through through the week as well. So 5 to 8 hours, it really include all the work that you are going to produce before your shoot. So you're going to prepare your shoot, how to set the good lights, use the good equipment. Maybe you're going to contact some models or makeup artists for your shoot, but also it is included in the post-production work, because your homework, if I may say, will be to use the training that you have been received at the school. So use the techniques that you have learned for Photoshop or Lightroom software to your own personal work. So it's, I would say, not the ballast of homework to work on your personal pictures and to present it at the end in front of your teachers. Know that you can also borrow equipment from the school to experiment all kind of photography and also experiment different kind of cameras. At the school, you will also need, you will only need, sorry, a digital camera that you can work with a manual mode, but there is no reason for you to have the latest Leica to work and to train at Speos. A digital camera is what you need. And also you will also have the possibility to experiment different kind of cameras at the school for your different shoots and different kind of photography. So I will take some questions, but if you don't have any more questions to ask me, I think we're gonna be ended the session for today. Know that you can also ask me any questions through our chat in the website of Speos. If something is unclear about the program presentation, for example, in the website, or if you have a doubt about which programs you want to go for, is it a 1-year program or a 2-year program that is most suited for me? Should I take a specializations, or should I be in a general program? All these questions can be answered through the chat in the website, but also if you want to book an appointment, I think it is the easiest way to be sure of your choice and that the Speos School is the good fit for you. So yeah, I think it's pretty good for today. Don't hesitate to send me a mail if you need any advice on the school, I will just let my mail in the chat, my personal mail in the chat if you need anything. Thank you all, and bye bye. See you next time.